let's talk about tonight. You've got Texas Tech, Syracuse, West Virginia, and Clemson against Purdue, Duke, Villanova, and Kansas, respectively. Which lower seed do you think can continue this lower seed uprising that we've seen?
Well, Syracuse, just from the fact that it's funny because I'm watching the game when they play against Michigan State in the zone defense, and I'm just like, I mean, they're long, they're athletic, they don't look like it. They really can't score. That's why they want to hold you to like 52 points. But it's something about that zone because guys are not accustomed to playing against them, Rich. I mean, all year – you're playing against man-to-man. Somebody is sprinkling in a 2-3 zone, but it's not for the whole game. You got to play against that zone the whole game. And the way you got to beat it is I think you got to isolate and make it more 2-on-1 situations, whether it's in the corner or up top. But Syracuse is one of those teams. A few years ago, they came in, and everybody was saying the same thing. They shouldn't be in a tournament. And then
they went on a run. But
that's right.
Duke has played Syracuse before, and Duke runs the 2-3 itself this year.
But he did it. Krzyzewski did it because he wanted to play Marvin Bagley and Wendell Carter together defensively. If he doesn't play zone, they're going to get eaten up man-to-man. So Mike is smart. Forget it. Play zone. We can rebound out of the zone. So it's going to be interesting, two teams. But Duke shoots the ball a lot better. Syracuse doesn't. So advantage to Duke.
So you think tonight's going to be more chalky than last night?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. If you look at, Villanova, who I picked too also to win it all, just because, one, I love Jay Wright, but they got 5 guys that can shoot it on the court. Their centers are shooting 3-point shots. They don't turn the ball over. I mean, it's fabulous to watch how they play unselfishly. I mean, West Virginia, can they transfer that press over? Can they score enough points? Can they not go through those scoring laws? All it takes is 3 to 4 minutes in a one-game scenario. That could be your season. So I think it's going to be more interest in interesting games, I think, tonight than it was yesterday.
Okay. Well, I mean, we did see some close ones. There was one right in front of you, though. I mean, I could not believe that they were just throwing that ball in the ocean.
It was due,
last
though.
night.
It was due.
They were overdue. They had Michigan had 2 poor games, and Florida State. I mean, they also had a round of 32 moment where it looked they were dead.
I know. And
so the Seminoles are a good team, and they are really well coached.
Well, you know what? Here's the funny thing about it. They're not. They don't impress you with. They don't have that one player that you just like. Okay, wow, he's NBA. But what
does Michigan though? I mean.
Well, I'll tell you what, when Mo Wagner is playing,
yes.
I mean, he's an NBA player.
Well, he could do, he can run the floor, he can pass, he can shoot threes, he can post up.
He looks the part, too.
Okay.
But here's the thing. We were interviewing Coach Hamilton. He said this to us. I thought this was very genius. He said, listen, we're not the blue blood programs, okay? The Dukes, the North Carolinas, the Syracuse, and ACC. Their 7 is going to be better than our 7. But our 11 is better than their 11. And what he means is we're going to go deep in our bench and play 11 guys and try to wear teams down. So if we're there at the end of the game, now you're mentally fatigued, and we have the advantage. So he understands who they are as a team. They're not going to get the 5-star player. They're not going to get the one and done. But he's built a program like he did at Miami and some other places that are built on quantity with a little bit of quality in there in order to be successful.
All right. So I want to take a break, come back, talk NBA with you if we can, okay? Because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty right here. And just last night, Brockman, I had a thought because I saw a great moment last night in the Eastern Conference. Made me want to back my play on the Sixers a little bit more.
Ooh.
I think I know where you're going.
Okay,
Ooh.
And it might be a hot take involving LeBron James, but since you work at Fox, you're used to that.
Hot takes.
Yeah.
I got you.
No plank necessary.
Jim Jackson.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.